Hello and welcome to Total IELTS. Peter here, and in today's video I'll be demonstrating a simple step-by-step approach on how to describe a line graph for IELTS Academic Writing Task 1. Also included is a Band 8 sample answer for the line graph in the video, and there's a link for that in the description below. However, before we start, please line graphs are very common in IELTS Academic Writing Task 1, and it's a diagram type that students find quite challenging for several reasons. One of these is the amount of information or data in the diagram, but that shouldn't be an issue, and I'll show you how to overcome that concern. The diagram I'm using is an authentic and recent IELTS test question, so let's go step by step. First of all, always take a few minutes to analyze the line graph. It's an essential step, and you can do this by answering these questions. First of all, what is the function of the diagram? Well, line graphs always show trends over a period of time, so you'll need to use vocabulary to describe trends, which I'm sure you've researched and practiced many times. On the Total IELTS blog, there are some very useful worksheets on vocabulary to describe trends, and this is in the link in the description below. Next question is, what's the topic? Well, you don't need to spend too much time on this because it's already stated in the task description and usually in the diagram title. And the example here is overseas visitors to 3 different areas in a European country between 1987 and 2007. After this, what's the time frame? Again, this is usually stated in the description and title, and for sure, you'll see it in the diagram itself. Now, this is a very important question because this will determine the main tenses that you use in your answer. So since it's from 1987 to 2007, the main tenses will be past simple and past perfect. And how is the data measured? Again, this will be in the line graph, and here it's in thousands of people. And finally, what are the main features? Well, like I said before, students are often concerned that there's too much data in the diagram. But remember, you don't need to mechanically describe every feature. In fact, this will be penalized in the task achievement criterion. Also keep in mind that you only need to write 150 words, so you can be very selective when choosing the main features. For line graphs, and indeed all diagrams showing trends, the main features are generally the greatest increases and decreases and the periods of time when it remained constant. You can highlight these on the test paper before you start writing. So let's start writing, and we're going to use a 3-paragraph structure. I will just show examples from the sample answer, and if you want more detailed strategies and instructions for writing the introduction and main features, you can find them in the videos linked in the description below. Paragraph 1 is the introduction. That's the paraphrase of the task and the overview. Just a quick reminder of the overview is the overall trend from start to finish in the categories, and you don't need to include any data. Paragraphs 2 and 3 are describing the main features, and don't forget to make comparisons. Here's one example from the sample answer. You can pause the video here and read it in your own good time. Line graphs are an incredibly popular question type in IELTS Academic Task 1. So make sure you've practiced them, and most important, get feedback from an experienced and qualified IELTS instructor. Always have a strategy and you'll be able to stay focused and manage your time more effectively. Start by analyzing the diagram and answering the questions. What's the function, the topic, and the time frame? How is the data measured? And what are the main features? Preparation is everything. Remember, you do have enough time. You don't need to describe every single feature, just the main ones. And you only need to write 150 words. So take a few minutes before you start writing and you'll see a positive difference in your band score.